But Dominica has been developing this way before St. Vincent and the Grenadines came in the game. So if there is something to learn, is that St. Vincent should have learned from us a bit. You know, I should tell Dickon that. but the truth is, we've been on this road since 1974. Our parliament created a geothermal development company. We started exploring geothermal power in Dominica in 1969. And obviously, over the years, we've not been able to. But when we stepped up our investment by 2008, we tested. We actually drilled 3 exploratory wells to determine that we had the resource by 2012. And it was proven commercially viable. So what we're talking about now is really and truly, it is a question my friend asked. It is, our concern was always what the consumers would have to pay for that power, not whether there was a commercially viable project, because that was proven since 2012. By 2014, we drilled our first production well, which was great, and it's still there and it's still great because we tested it last year. We have since then drilled 2 more wells, which have resulted in at least 22 megawatts of steam. So that means that we can actually construct a 20 megawatt power plant that will be viable. Last December, we signed an agreement with Ormat to build a 10 megawatt plant as a first step. Our ambitions to export to Martinique and Guadeloupe have been affected because of the lack of interest of our French partners. And we are now reconsidering the opportunities and the options that are there. So when we speak about interconnecting the region and selling power to other islands in the Caribbean, it is not something that will determine whether or not we develop a geothermal plant. We're saying that the potential is so great, and we have proven it, that we should seriously be considering exporting that power, or at least producing energy cells that can be exported. So we have learned from everybody who has done everything that we think is of value. But the truth about geothermal energy, Dominica has been pursuing this for the longest in the region. And thank God today we are getting to the point where we are getting very close to actually getting it done. But anything can happen. I'm not a betting man.
Yes, please.
I would also like to say that I fully endorse everything that my comrade has said here. But what I would also like to add to that point, that in St. Vincent, geothermal is not dead. We would have undergone the research, and we are pursuing and looking at other technologies. We all in this room can appreciate that with power and power generation every day there is advancements within technology that makes it more efficient and more effective to harness power with less cost. So we are still pursuing geothermal fully, and there's still interest in St. Vincent by private developers and international developers to come into St. Vincent to harness